Hi everyone, I am JASWANTH. In the previous session, we have discussed about B2H6 and given a small homework problem about Be2H4. I hope everyone has solved it and there will be no problem in solving it. Same method, you use the same method by drawing the electronic configuration and taking it into the first excited state and the problem will be solved. That is 3C2 electron bonding. It's a non-planar molecule, don't worry. Hope the answer is right. If not, it will be discussed later in the next session. But the topic which we are going to discuss now is neither chemistry nor maths. It is about physics. What do you think about physics? Physics means Newton's laws of motion, units and dimension, kinematics 1D, kinematics 2D. No. That is the subtopics in which are discussed in physics. But what is the thing we are going to discuss in physics now is different from it. We are just going to know about the understanding of physics, how to understand it, how to think while doing some physics problems. Many problems are there to do, no? Yes or no? Many problems are there. How to think about them while doing. Okay? Let's start. Fine. Actually, we don't need board in much time. First question. What is physics? What is physics? It is a branch of science. Yes or no? Science. Biology, physics, and chemistry. These are the three subjects in science: biology, physics, chemistry. And this is also involved in NEET. In IIT, no biology, physics, chemistry, and in place of biology, maths is involved over here. What is physics? It is a branch of science. Is this? No. This is not total. Physics means we just discuss the movements which are going in nature and why they are going, how they are going, and how sometimes how a cause is coming. If I leave this marker, it will fall. Why it will fall? This has a great story of falling of an apple when Sir Isaac Newton was sitting under an apple tree. One apple fall down and he invented gravity. From there many topics involved like calculus and etc. We'll discuss while going deeper into the physics. Now, next one, what we have discussed. Physics means we discuss and know how a cause is happening. How a thing is involved in the nature. Each and everything. Each and every small thing we are going to know. How sun, we know that this is sun and around the planets revolve. Earth, Mars, Jupiter, everything. The planets revolve. And here some force is involved. What force? We discuss about it. Now we are standing on the earth. Don't say we are standing in the earth. We are on the earth. In the earth is different from on the earth. On means I am on this ground. Okay, I am on this ground. What does it mean? If I am in the ground, how could I stand in the ground? I can't stand, right? I am on the pen is in my hand. It is in my hand. Not on my hand. On my hand means like this. This involves in English. Right now we are not going to discuss about it. And we are standing on the earth. Okay, he is on the top of the earth, and we know that in in the early lower classes we discuss, the earth is spherical and flat upon its base, top and bottom, right? He is standing on the top, so he is not falling. But here also there are some countries and continents. If a person is standing over here, why he is not falling? Why he is not falling? Means this is not a topic, I'm just giving you the introduction. Listen. The gravitational force acts downward, but to say it perfectly, it pulls everything in its means nearer to the earth. It pulls everything which is nearer to the earth towards its center. Let us assume that this is the center of our earth, and everything. If I keep something over here, it will pull. If I keep something over here, it will pull. Means gravitational force act towards the center. This is an example. Okay? Like this, everything we discuss. And on learning this, what is our use? If you just learn physics, means for writing an exam, getting 50%, 60%, 80% marks, that is one type. And learning physics in a way such that you can use it in our real life. Can Newton's laws of motion, having a pulley and having two strings, can it be used in real life? Yes, sometimes. I'm not going to discuss that cases right now. I won't make the things complex. Those will be discussed during the Newton's laws of motion topic. Okay? This is just the introduction. No need to worry. This is the basic thing. Means after going into the deeper level of the physics topics, you will be enjoying the things. Means while you go outside, while you observe something, means you are able to understand that what is happening. If I turn a switch on a fan, some fans make sound, but at the instant you turn off the fan, there will be no sound. Still the electricity is going through the fan, you will be getting some sound. But once the electricity is flow is stopped, you are not getting any sound. It means, since we are reading this from our childhood, energy neither we created nor we destroyed, it can be converted from one form to another form. If you did not know, no problem, we will be discussing it. Everything will be discussed over here, don't worry. Means, whatever the electrical energy is going into the fan is converting into mechanical energy. Electrical energy, let this be EE, is converting into mechanical energy to do some work. What is the work? It should rotate and it should produce AFIU plus sound energy. Is this clear? Don't say that some fans have some problems and make that sound. If it's making without any problem, this might be the reason. I won't say confirm. Means I don't know about the fans perfectly. That's why I'm saying like this. This is clear. Okay? And next topic. Means I'm giving you general examples for understanding the things. What we discussed. There is a man walking over here. He is walking towards this side. But a person like me went and poured some oil over here. What will happen? He will go still here and fall over. Fall over, he will slip. Why? Still here, same floor. Here also same floor. But he is able to walk so much freely. But here that much comfort for him is not there. The topic which is involved over here is known as friction. Friction, it might be coming in our 5th class. The force which opposes the relative motion, or the force which opposes the motion. Simply, relative motion, with the force which opposes the relative motion is generally discussed in the class 11, or if you study more earlier, no problem. He is moving like this. While he is moving like this, he is pushing the ground. Means his leg is pushing the ground this side. Means it should oppose the relative motion. Relative motion means more with respect to ground, the man should not move. That's why it will oppose. Or else you consider motion, no confusion. Means he will push the ground in this direction. If we push the ground in this direction, we cannot push the earth backwards, right? It is not possible for a human being. So he will push this side. The earth will exert a force, means earth or surface. We will say the surface. The surface will exert a force in this opposite direction. Since friction opposes Friction opposes the motion. His leg is trying to move in this direction, means like this. So the earth will oppose in this direction. That's why this leg is coming in front and is moving frontward. If he tries to go backward by seeing frontward, like means like this, like a moonwalk, then he has to push the wall surface backward. That's yes, backward. Then he will be able to come this side. Let us check that. Did I say right or wrong? Now again, let this diagram be like this. Let us compare. Now he is doing a moonwalk, means he should come backward, right? He will push the ground in this side. Yes. Here also same phenomena. Yes. Right. Yes. While he is pushing, his one leg will be in rest. His one leg will be in rest. Yes or not? He will keep like this and get this leg back. Means he is coming back. He is like this and coming back. You can't able to see my leg, no problem. Let me try to explain with my fingers. He is like this. And one finger, one leg. This one leg, this one leg. Okay? This one leg, this one leg. This leg will be in rest. And he will come back. And this position, this leg will be at rest. He will come back. And this leg will be at rest. He will come back. You understand this? No, don't worry about this. All applications will be later explained very clearly. If there is a little bit of confusion, if you get any confusion over the friction direction in this moonwalk explanation, it will be cleared. Since we have not discussed friction in depth level, you might not be able to understand if this is the first time you are seeing physics. If you are learning, try to learn physics. Means trying to learn first time for the physics means in the class 11. Still class 10, you learn the basics, that is very perfect, no problem. Let us discuss. Next topic. Hope you understand what is physics. Let me recall it in a split second. What is physics? It is a branch of science which deals with each and every movement which goes on in the nature and why it happens, how it happens. If someone wants to stop it, how he can stop it. If he wants to accelerate the process, how he can accelerate it. This is the thing which we discuss in physics. What is physics? And after learning the physics, you can perfectly enjoy in your studying time. You get a problem, you don't need to worry about it. Many people have some fear. Physics is hard, physics is hard, physics is hard. Physics is not at all hard, it is easy. It is understanding of the nature. If you understand the nature, physics is done. You will do everything very easily, just be focused over the things. Okay? You will be enjoying everything perfectly. This is the use of physics, means it is a part of enjoyment. That too when you are studying, means we say sometimes study, sometimes enjoy. Here during studying also, if you learn the concept properly, not only in physics or in maths, in chemistry, everything you understand, when you do by your understanding, why means I said you some topic, you understand it very perfectly, very clear. While getting into the problems, those will be like a butter, taking a bread, applying nice butter and eating it. That will be super cool to you, and you won't feel like stressed. Means doing hundreds of problems, I'm having 200 problems homework, you won't feel like it. You want some more problems, means the interest increases, then your result gains. Here you are able to gain knowledge, understand the subject and gain result. If you just try for marks, two formulas will be given and you will by heart it and the things get closed. If there is but all things cannot be solved by formula. You know, physics does not have any formulas according to me. That is just the understanding of nature. Next, how to understand physics. You are clear with what is physics and what is discussed. I have already said 2-3 times this statement, you will be getting bored. Now, how to understand physics. How to understand? Once you pause the video and try to think. If you get a similar experience like once, how to understand physics means, if this is the first time, If this is the first time of your class 11 starting or whatever, you want to understand physics, you feel like you want to know how to understand physics, and you have started thinking how to understand physics. I'll give you an example of some experiences. First, your brain get blank, means you won't get any idea how to understand physics. Then I made an idea to make it clear how to understand physics. If we try to think how to understand physics, how to understand if physics means, how to understand physics means how to understand the nature. How will you understand the nature? Means I want to understand nature. Will I be understand nature? I have to take something, I have to observe the thing, then I will be able to understand what is going in the thing. But I want to understand means what I am going to know? I am going to know nothing. Once we will try, we will be able to do the things. Don't worry, don't be afraid. Now let us take a similar case. We have took some case, no? A man walking on a floor. Person like me poured some oil over here. Oil. Here, what is happening? Once the man has fallen down, he has got angry on the person who has poured oil first. That is the common thing. There we do not involve physics. Why anger came? We go to biology. Let us discuss the physical things. What happened over here? He was walking. Here, the friction is enough. Means, if you observe our shoes, they will look smooth. But if take a brand new shoe and touch the bottom part, means the football players they use spikes for a good grip on the floor, like that. Since they do not work on they play in the grass, right? Football grounds and cricket grounds, they play in the grass. And similarly, if we take a brand new shoe and touch it, it will be somewhat rough, and that roughness and this ground won't be really clear. Means this wall is so smooth, this tile is so smooth, we say, but it is not actually totally smooth. If something is totally smooth, you can't walk on it, and that is ideal case. The ground will be like this, very minute, we can't observe it. I'll draw bigger for you. If you go on if you take a nice microscope and go on zooming it, it will be like this, the ground will be like this. And when you keep your shoe or foot on that, if you keep your foot on that, you kept your shoe on that, the rough part, similar interference will be there over here. These and these get interlocked. This one and this one get interlocked, and you are able to push the surface, and you are going to go front. That is the thing. Here, this oil is poured. When you went some more far from the surface, here oil is poured. Now this oil occupies this interlocked position. This interlocked position means since it is a liquid, it can flow easily through the gaps. Each small minute gap is also there, then the liquid will flow through it. So it will occupy this gap, and the interlockings between the shoe and these minute gaps will be weakened. So you can't push the ground properly, and there will be a less force. So you will be not able to walk freely, and you will be falling. The same phenomena will be again explained in the topic friction. Means what you have to understand, your main aim is, see what we have done here. How to understand physics means do it, then understand it. The same thing we have done here. Take the topic which you are reading currently, whatever that may be, take it and see it. Observe what's happening over there. That is only understanding. Yes or not? Observing means you will able to understand. If you do not observe anything, a class is going. If you observe whatever sir is writing on it and you start thinking on it, you will understand. But you think somewhere over, you think somewhat different. Then what you will be able to understand after seeing on the board, you just have to write in your notes. No use. So like that, same thing, same phenomena goes in the subject too. Any subject, same thing. We have to observe it and think it. This is the way, this is the best. According to me, I think this is one of the good method to understand physics. I won't be saying it best. This is one of the good method to understand physics. Take the topic which you are reading, observe what is asked in the question, observe what is happening in the question, and the concept, without concept you can't do question now. That's why after understanding the concept, come into the question. This all will you will be experienced. Now you might feel some strange. What, taking some topic, observing it, what will be there to observe? Don't feel like that. You might feel somewhat strange. During the topics, everything will be cleared. Don't be afraid. This is about how to understand physics. I am saying it very short, since making more lengthy won't be clear for you. You will be confused too. Don't worry. This is about how to understand physics. And there is a small thing left over. How to understand what is the relation between mathematics and physics. Okay. General statement. I won't be writing it over. I'll be saying it. Physics is the language of maths. Right or not? Physics is the language of maths. We discussed in qualitative analysis called a topic in chemistry. There you will be knowing of two terms, quantitative, qualitative. Qualitative means what substances, means you make a curry, in that some ingredients are used. There it is that qualitative analysis. And how much amount you used is the quantitative analysis. Again, this example I am going to show how to relate maths and physics. See, here we know that something is exerting some force upon you. But how much? How much? And there we involve the maths. One formula will be coming. Frictional force is equals to frictional coefficient mu and the normal contact force n. This is the mathematical relation of the force. And hope you understand everything clearly. While going into the depth topics, everything will be cleared. If you are still confused over here, just relax, no worry. And hope you understood everything what is said today. Thank you.